Hi guys, hello and welcome to this very special Christmas edition of The Fight Show. It's great that you join us from wherever you are in the world. What a year it's been for us in the Fight Show team. We met hundreds of people and had many guests on the show. So let's take a look at what 23 has had for us. Of course, we can't forget the first episode with Brighty, the Royal Air Force display pilot for the 23 season. We met him and his team first at Royal Air Force Coningsby. Towards the end again of the summer, we saw them at the Radomir show in Poland, where Blackjack really wowed the crowds with its breathtaking performances. Being a two-time guest, Brighty also was in the position to receive that famous Fight Show patch twice, because only guests of the show received that one. So let's now have a look to some of the best scenes we had with them. So, Brighty, you are the display pilot of the Typhoon display team for the 2023 season.
Yeah, so essentially between the months of May and September, I'll get to display this awesome aircraft nearly 50 times at 25 different display locations across the UK and overseas.
Flown how many displays now? I guess you're dreaming already of it.
Yeah, no, you could say that. So this is number 20 in terms of individual display locations, and I think I'm close to 35 individual displays.
Wow, that's huge. When we talk about the Fight Show season 23, we can't ignore the weather. In Paris we had 30 plus degrees, we had torrential rain at the Royal Air Tattoo at Fairford, and who can forget the snow blizzard conditions when we attended the Cobra Warrior exercise at the RAF Waddington. I don't think I'll ever forget filming in those conditions. Just look at the snowflakes piling up on my eyebrows. Now, at Waddington, we met pilots from around the world who were flying mixed fleet operations together in the most challenging conditions, and the Typhoon in the middle of it. We found here a Belgian F-16 pilot who's staying with us in the snow. Rina, hi, great to see you here.
Nice to meet you.
I have a serious question. Do you miss the Belgian beer, or are you used now to the English beer already?
We're used to it, we're still missing it.
Okay. We then went to Rome and the amazing Piazza del Popolo, where we celebrated the 100 years of the Italian Air Force together with Captain Phoebo. As we said, no birthday is complete without a birthday cake. And we certainly had fun getting and then cutting the cake in the Italian capital. In fact, after my hair, I think we had more comments about that cake than anything else. There's been, by the way, a lot of eating and drinking this year at the Fight Show. And we talked about the importance of water and gummy bears consumption on long-haul flights with Captain Noble from the German Air Force. Captain Noble was also one of the first studio guests here at our Eurofighter headquarters. And here we lifted the great mystery of how exactly pilots pee when they are airborne. And I guess you still remember that piece here. If not, then watch this. Oh, here it comes.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that. You say stop if it's too much, right? But hear that sound.
It's close to the sound in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Except for the engines. How much should we got here?
200, 300. Well,
That looks good.
that looks awesome.
So as you want to feel, it's warm in there.
Oh yeah, hand warm.
There's some party going on.
Great.
So what we do then, we're going to sip it.
Yeah.
Then it's closed. And here you have your package.
Thank you, Noble. But what am I doing now with that?
So what we do, we store it in the cockpit until we land, and then we just throw it in the garbage. That's
Understood.
pretty much it.
But it's quite hard.
Yeah, it's like a gel in there.
Oh, okay.
So transform into a gel. and that's it.
That means now we lifted one of the lost secrets of aviation. Thank you very much, Noble. Well, this take was half a year from now, and you see, it's still sealed. Well, the studio episodes, complete with audience, were loads of fun. As well as talking about peeing, we discovered the world of Air Force patches and pilot gloves. Nat Makepeace, our guest for the gloves episode, has a Christmas greeting for the Fighter Show and all our followers.
Hi Flo, it's Nat Makepeace here, former Eurofighter test pilot. I'd just like to say I really enjoyed being on the Fighter Show earlier this year, and I'd like to wish you, Eurofighter, and the wider community a very Merry Christmas.
Many thanks, Nat, and greetings back here from our Christmas Fighter Show studio. Well, another huge highlight for me was the exercise Rapid Viking, when we flew to Iceland for the day in an A400M aircraft. Seeing the German Typhoons close up, refueling in the air and on the ground in Iceland was an incredible moment. Do go and watch the episode here up on the right if you haven't done already. The lead air show for 2023 was in summer at Le Bourget in Paris, and there we spent a lot of time with the Spanish Air Force Captain Tony. He spoke at length about how impressive the Typhoon is to fly and the capabilities, what it means to him, and how safe he feels every time he's airborne. Now, after the summer break, we went to a very special episode down to the south of Italy to Gioia del Colle. We went to the NATO Tiger Meet. As you can imagine, a place full of tigers, the aircraft liveries, the many costumes being worn, and even a car from our friends from the Neuburg Air Base. During the meet, we caught up with our old Luftwaffe friend Noble, but we also celebrated a major achievement for Colonel Locatelli of the Italian Air Force. Loc, as his call sign is, passed the 3,000 Eurofighter flying hours this year. What a moment that was for him, the Italian Air Force, and the whole Eurofighter community. Loc was one of the few who received also the special Tiger livery Fighter Show patch that we were exclusively producing for the meet in Gioia del Colle. Loc has also sent us some festive messages, and here they are.
Hi Flo, hi everybody, I'm Colonel Locatelli. I wish you and all the Fighter Show a Merry Christmas and a peaceful New Year. All the best for 2024.
Thanks very much, Loc, for this, and from here, from the Christmas Fighter Show studio, we wish you also many happy landings for the next year, for 2024. Guys, one of our next episodes led us to Liverpool, because there one of the more than 400 suppliers of the Eurofighter consortium are sitting. We went to Sowitech. Sowitech is manufacturing the pilot suits for all of our Eurofighter Typhoon pilots, and there we met Bruce and Haley, who introduced us into the world of anti-G trousers and anti-G jackets. And Haley also sent her Christmas wishes.
Hi Flo and the Fighter Show team, it's Haley here from Sowitech. We had a great time when you visited the factory and loved the pilot suit episode. Wishing you and all the Fighter Show followers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you again in 2024.
Thank you very much, Haley, and greetings to the whole Sowitech team. Now we're almost at the end of this Fighter Show Christmas special, and here comes your Fighter Show special service. In case you haven't found any presents for your beloved ones for Christmas, I got 3 recommendations. The first recommendation is the official, the one and only Typhoon cookie cutter. So if you want to have original Typhoon shape in your cookies, that is the present of choice. And if you're allergic against cookies, you could even hang it on a Christmas tree. Now you find this on the Eurofighter.com web shop in the internet. Recommendation number 2, an old-timer, the great Eurofighter Typhoon model, also available on the web shop at the Eurofighter.com website. And if that's not enough, then the third recommendation, the famous book Typhoon from Mike Sutton, which is the inside story of a Royal Air Force fighter squadron at war. So If you ever want to find out how it feels to sit in a Typhoon cockpit in a real mission, then this would be the present of choice. So either you take the cookie cutter, the model, or the book. And then I think your loved ones will love you throughout the Christmas day. No worries about that. And by the way, Mike Sutton, the author here, very cool guy, sent us his Christmas wishes.
Hi, it's Mike Sutton here, former Eurofighter pilot and author of Typhoon, which by the way makes a great stocking filler. Wishing everyone at the Fighter Show and all of you a very happy Christmas and a brilliant New Year.
Thank you very much, Mike. Now guys, we are really at the very end of the Fighter Show Christmas special. What's left to say? First of all, a big thanks to you all for following, sharing and liking us during 23. Second, a big thanks to all the servicemen and women who are on duty during the festive season. For everybody, Merry Christmas, see you in 2024, and until then, may the Air Force be with you.